Black men, stop arguing with these women. If you can't tell her anything, leave her alone. Let's give more attention to women who are open-minded and actually want to understand and grow. This is one of the reasons we die so early, forcing shit. Stop it.
If you can't be corrected, then you cannot be directed. And if you cannot be directed, then you can't be protected.
She said it, I didn't.
What's going on YouTube? Is your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So I came across a clip from Angry Man, actually. Shout out to the Angry Man. I had no idea that his channel got all the way over 700,000 subscribers now. Like, I had no idea. I knew his channel had started growing, but my God, it feels like just yesterday he had hit 100 and 200. So shout out to him and his growth. There is apparently some issue over Shannon Sharpe and how he responded to a particular joke that Gary Owens said on the Shay Shay show, you know, the interview show that he has. And black women are like furious about this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Videos. I think I got like 3 videos because I didn't want to get a bunch of the videos. But here are 3 of the videos that I came across where they're just dragging Shannon Sharpe based on something that is totally taken out of context. So let's see. Here's the first video.
But he ain't trying to mess up that check. Just like you. You don't defend black women. You know what I mean? There's a lot. I'm sure like Wrangler's about to call you. John Deere.
I got to I need some water on this one. Yeah. Here you go. See, I should never open that can of worms. Because I know that.
Shannon.
It's the fact that your big black ass and sat there and let out the motherfucking loudest southernmost country Mississippian cackle. Speak up for black women.
We do not care.
What the fuck was funny, Shannon? And then Gary actually doubled back and was like, I mean, you don't. You just sat there and sipped that big bottom liquor. All you sat there and did was sip the last of that goddamn liquor with that big ass bottom lip. Shut up. Like, it's really sad though. Like, it's just because the evidence is there. It's all there. Like, it's damning. It's like, that. What did we do to y'all? The truth is going to continue to come out. And I don't like the black men versus black women conversations about why we don't marry, why black men marry outside of our race, or why black women don't. Like, I really hate it because they group everybody together. But goddamn it, when it's for everybody to see, it looks all the same. Because why is it that Gary is basically pointing out to you that you don't speak up for black women? Double back on the fact that you don't speak up for black women, and you still ain't spoken for black women. The way you fucking interrogated Amanda and Monique, I ain't gonna even lie to you. After I went and rewatched the goddamn interview, it's almost like you got the truth, you got the evidence, you heard it, but it's like, I can't really have your back on this. Monique had to basically be like, brother, I'm showing you, I'm telling you what it is. Like, I just want somebody to have my back. The way that he did I used to love Club Shay Shay. I can't do it no more.
Here's another one.
Shannon ass got up there and said, protect black women. Can you?
Now y'all saw the clip. Did he do all of that? Did he really do all of that? Did he really do all of that?
Shannon ass got up there and said, protect black women. Can you find it? Let me take a shot, cause yeah, you know you're right. Ooh, protect black women. That's a good one, Gary. That's all I saw Shannon do. Was it any different than what I just did?
Yes.
Shannon asked.
Yes, it was very different. It was very different, right? It was very different. Here's another one. This one might actually be a guy, if I'm not mistaken.
That's up that check. Just like you. You don't defend black women.
All allergies aside, you was giggling and giggling so much so you threw yourself back into the couch, kicking your feet up, joking, laughing at the fact that somebody just told you that you don't protect black women and you think it's funny. You got a kick out of it, literally. And that man looks YT. So do y'all not understand when we tell y'all that even YT people know that y'all don't respect black women? If it don't apply, let it fly. If you're not included in y'all, let it fly. But the fact that he was able to sit there in your face and tell you with a straight face that you don't protect black women, red flag, red flag, red flag. But again, you sniggling and giggling and you think it's cute. Same way you just did Amanda Seals. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I would be devastated to know I went through all of that labor to have a son, a black son, and know that this is the way he treats black women. I would be sick. But more often than not, we see it in our community, and it's just so sad. Crazy thing about it is, believe it or not, Shannon, if you ever see this video somehow, a lot of black women actually supported you. I know a lot of y'all believe it's only men that care about sports, but I've seen women very invested as well. I used to watch Shannon with my ex. None of this stuff is surprising anymore. The hatred that y'all have for black women at this point is so overwhelming. It's outrageous. It's ugly, and y'all look a mess.
That's up that check.
Needless to say, this is pure projection. Because if I really chose to, because one of the women in the videos, she said, what did we do to y'all? Like, if I really wanted to go down the list, I could go down the list. I could go down the list of what black women have done to black men over the span of my lifetime. But I'm at the point where I realize it would be pointless to do so. Because even if people don't want to own up to it, even if people don't want to bear witness to it, everybody knows it. Everybody knows it at this point. You know, everybody knows it to the point where for a random American B-dub to expect a random American BM to just protect them is one of the most ridiculous notions anybody has ever come up with. And the reason why is because a random American BM does not have the ability to walk up to a random American BW that is outside cutting up, acting a fool, doing something that is disrespectful not only to herself, but to the entire black race. We don't have the ability to walk up to you and say, hey, sister, calm down. Don't do that. Because what we're going to hear is, you ain't my daddy. What we're going to hear is, who are you? What we're going to hear is, you can't tell me what to do. We're going to hear all sorts of ridiculous things. We might even get cursed out. Stop expecting protection from a group of men that you do not respect, that you have played a central role in the destruction of their image, that you are not cooperative with, that you refuse to have working family structures with. You're not going to put all of this on us.
And that's exactly what they're trying to do. They want to put it all on men. But men are waking up. Here's my issue though. You can't sit over here and demand that you get blind protection, but you can't be told anything. That's the problem that men have. That's why I played that clip at the beginning with the woman that said, if you can't be corrected, you can't be protected. And this is exactly what men are talking about when it comes to this whole protection thing. Because if y'all actually listen to men and were open to being corrected, y'all could actually avoid not even having to be protected. Imagine that. That's what men are trying to get through y'all thick ass skulls, but y'all don't want to listen. Let's keep it moving.
Hi. You have no idea how excited I was when somebody recommended this topic. If you didn't already know, I am in fact 5 foot and I'm also in fact a woman, and I don't know why it's so looked down upon other women to be saying this right now, but sometimes I need help from a man. I was at the airport a while ago and I had a suitcase that was bigger than me. I was going on a really long trip and I feared going to baggage claim and having to get this suitcase off of the baggage claim carousel because I honestly didn't think I was going to be able to pick it up. And I was surrounded by a bunch of men. And I thought surely at least one of them was going to try to help me. And here my bag comes and here I go trying to pick this bag up. And I struggled so hard, you guys. I made a fool out of myself trying to pick this bag up. And not one of these men around me offered to help me. Not one of them asked to help. Not one of them asked which bag is yours. And guess what? I don't blame them at all. In the absolute slightest, I don't blame them because chivalry is dead and women killed it. Do I think that that was the intention of the creators and the founders that pushed the feminist movement? No, I honestly don't. I think the intentions were good and I obviously stand with women's rights and women having the equality and freedom to do what men do. But unfortunately, that's not what this movement has become. There's 3 huge reasons why I personally believe that feminism has ruined modern dating. So let's get into it.
I'm standing on the train and look at all these men. What happened to giving up your seat for women? No man offered me a seat. Excuse me, are you going to get up?
What?
Are you going to get up?
Are you pregnant?
No.
Are you for equality?
Yes?
Then fuck off.
No respect. Chivalry is dead.
Yeah, that brother seems to think like me. If you're not pregnant or an elderly woman, I'm not giving up my seat. Sorry for ya. But anyway, I want to show you guys this clip of a woman that was complaining about a woman getting robbed at gunpoint, and she was in her feelings because there were a couple guys in that area and they didn't do anything. So I wanted to go over this because I found this very interesting too. Check this out.
Watched a white girl fight off a robber at gunpoint. He literally had a gun to her. She fought him off, got the magazine out of the gun and everything. But the crazy part about it was that there was two men watching very close by. I mean, literally very close by. They were right within the vicinity, which is weird because why would that man try to rob her with those 2 guys there? But he did it because he knew they wasn't gonna do shit, and they did not. It was one man sitting on the.
I don't know why this is such a hard concept to understand, but women created this situation where they dislike men so much that men finally said, fuck it, we're not going to help you, we're not going to protect you, we owe you absolutely nothing, and because you're just some random stranger, I no longer have to help you. And really what gets me about the video is that there's a lot of other people in that video. Most people did a singular focus on the man sitting in the grass when that woman was getting attacked, but there were women there. So what happened to women supporting women? You know, you all like to preach like how you're girls and you're supporting each other and oh my God, I'm always here for you. But you see a woman getting attacked and there's 2 women walking the other direction. Why aren't they running to her defense? Right, because you want the men that you claim are such trash to save you. And this is a perfect example of what women do all of the freaking time. They create this standard for how men should treat them, whether that's in the dating phases, in the marriage stages, in friendships, whatever it is. And they created this standard where they hate men so much, but now you want protection from said men. And now that you don't get it, the men are weak. Make it make sense. You cannot continuously drag men and blame the patriarchy and all of this bullshit around you, but then expect men to jump in and save you. Why don't you all call a freaking bear? Okay, bye.
Just watching the girl get robbed. Like, what the fuck are men for? Why are they here?
That man was robbing her over a cell phone at gunpoint. You think a man should step in and risk his life over a cell phone? Y'all are bugging. And I've seen a bunch of women in her comment section talking about, I choose the bear. We choose the bear. If I was there, this would have happened. Most women run for their lives when they're getting attacked by a housefly. But all of a sudden, you got the bravery to fight back when somebody got a gun. Get your goofy ass up out of here. As a married man, let me tell you something. If my wife found out that I tried to stop somebody from getting robbed over a cell phone and I got popped and didn't make it, she's going to be so devastated and so pissed off. There's a high chance when she sees you, the person that tried to save, she gonna put them paws on you since you want to choose the bear. Look, my father is a Marine, and if he sees somebody trying to rob me for my wallet, He gonna be like, son, just get a wallet up. You got what, $25 in there? If that. My father's main concern is my safety, and he understands that a cell phone is not worth risking your life for. Just give it up. Here's the thing. You're going to move on with your life. You're going to probably be a little traumatized, right? So you're going to go get some therapy. Understandable. That person that gets shot and unalive from that, or even shot and now their life is changed from that, their lives and their families' lives are changed forever. And once again, this is all over a cell phone. I wouldn't even want to put anybody else in danger over something materialistic. And that's the thing. A lot of y'all sitting there saying what he should have did over something that's materialistic. That shows me the type of person that you are, that think they should jump in and save that person. You're crazy. So for the lady in this video and everybody in her comment section saying they choose a bear and how men are useless, let me tell you something. You don't think in reality. Your logic should not be trusted with anything. You have a dangerous logic and you are a dangerous person for thinking that way.
For the 4 or 5% of women that watch my channel, imagine your husband or your man not coming home one night because he wanted to save a stranger, a woman that he doesn't know, from a can of paint, from getting robbed for a phone. A phone. A phone. I want that to sink in. A phone. Something that can easily be replaced. Like, really? Like, what are we doing here? What are we really doing here? Y'all, this is exactly what I'm talking about when I say women treat men like they're disposable. And when I did that video, when Drew follows on talking about some, we don't need them anymore and they should be afraid of us because if we ran shit, yeah, if y'all ran shit, y'all would treat men like they're disposable, just like when it comes to this whole protection argument. Throw them to the wolves. This is insane, man. Ain't nobody got an issue. Ain't nobody gonna argue when it comes to loved ones. But my God, like just a random, like, come on, I can't do it. I'm sorry. In today's era, I'm not doing it. Especially the way these women nowadays be popping off at the mouth. Because that's what it is, man. Women really just want to be able to act any kind of way they want and still get the protection that they want. You can't have both. Let's keep it moving.
Riddle me this, Kuyan. If women are leaving men because they're not contributing equal to the relationship, how come going 50-50 on a date bothers you more women than it does men? How come your first response to men who ask this is to emasculate them and attack their masculinity? And if you're going to argue that women are leaving these relationships for their safety or for the safety of their kids, explain to me why single mothers by far have the highest rate of abuse towards children. Something's not adding up here, and women are the common denominator. And no, I'm not suggesting that no woman ever files for divorce to get away from a dangerous husband. But that's not the case the majority of the time. No, I'm not saying that all women abuse their children, but they do have the highest rate of abuse overall. One of us has math on their side. The other is just going based off feelings.
Why does it feel like y'all have this constant programmed need to remind men that you can always separate from them? If you're constantly reminding me every day, you don't need me, I'm not a necessity, you don't have to have me, you don't have to be here, why the fuck would I invest in something that sounds temporary? You sound like you already got one foot out the door. Why would I take you seriously? Because what's bothering me, right, is that what you're saying here is that we need to see that women don't need us. But you want a man that's in a position to never need you. I mean, for real, what's the goal here? Like, what are you looking for? You're either looking for substance or sustenance. Which one is it? Because if you're just looking for a man to take over the expenses of your lifestyle, fine, say that out loud. But if you're looking for a genuine love, you're looking for somebody that's going to have your back day in and day out, through the good and the bad, you need to be looking for substance, because y'all begged and begged for men to see themselves beyond provider and protector. Now that they see themselves as that, y'all don't like them. You can't sit here and fight to break the glass ceiling and then get surprised when you and him may be making the same, or you may be making more. And the crazy part about all this, women influenced all of it. You kept bragging about all the money you made. You kept talking about men need to be more in tune with their emotions. They need to go to therapy. They need to see themselves beyond a provider and protector. You're more than that. You bought your own house. You bought your own car. You got your degree. Don't you need something else from men other than money and the space to go succeed? Because if not, bow out of the conversation. You're good. But ladies, real talk, y'all need to pick a lane.
They did pick a lane. It's called the bear. Remember? Yo. Oh my God. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.